Welcome to the Humanergy Leadership Podcast. My name is David Wheatley. We're here to talk leadership in small, bite-sized and practical chunks. Enjoy. So welcome to this episode of the Humanergy Leadership Podcast. Now I want to do a quick and dirty run on emotional intelligence, because there's a couple of Humanergy tools that we find are a simple way to start thinking about emotional intelligence. The first one is what we call notice, stop, think, and choose. And you may have seen this in the book, What Great Teams Do Great, or you may have come across it in a previous episode of the podcast. But notice, stop, think, and choose starts with us tuning in to the physiology that is our fight, flight, freeze mechanism. And it's check in with how we're feeling, what's our body telling us, and paying attention to the cues that tell us when we're about to hit that fight, flight, freeze time, that moment. And if we notice enough, then we create spaces to stop. And that stop is the space between the stimulus and the response. It's the space that allows us a time to think, but that space, that choice space, is taking a breath. It could be counting to 10. It could be removing yourself from the situation. It's choosing to make a space so that then you can think about what is going on and what your best reaction should be to that, so that then you make the best choice. Now, a lot of people have said, when we talk about our red path and green path model, everybody goes red path. But then the question is, how does that show? How do you exhibit that? Because you might mentally say this is a load of rubbish in your head, but if you then notice that that's a reaction and not smart, you create a space and you then think and make a better choice, then you can move towards the green path, which is the other tool that I wanted to share in terms of emotional intelligence. Because once we've noticed and we've created that choice space, we can remind ourselves of what it looks like to be on the green path. And what it looks like is to be caring, honest, and direct in our approach, to listen, to understand, to make sure that we're engaging, aligning, learning, and coordinating. And that's quite a lot in that one line there that we have to do. Make sure that we share perspectives, we get the data, and forward focus on a solution, because then you've taken what could be an emotional reaction. We noticed we were having it. We created a space with the stop. We thought about it. We've applied the green path to it, and we're making a choice that moves us in the right direction. So that's quick and dirty emotional intelligence for you, using notice, stop, think, and choose, and looking at the green path. For more on this, check out What Great Teams Do Great. It's available at any good bookstore and Amazon. And there's more information in there that expands these two tools. That was the Humanergy Leadership Podcast. My name's David Wheatley. For further information about Humanergy, go to humanergy.com or check out our latest book, What Great Teams Do Great, from all good bookstores. Have a good one. Stay healthy.